Fatal Affair stars Nia Long as Ellie, who tries to mend her marriage with her husband Marcus, played by Stephen Bishop, after a brief encounter with an old friend David, played by Omar Epps, only to realize David is more dangerous and unstable than she'd realized. This dropped on Netflix over the summer and is written and directed by Peter Sullivan, who also directed another film for Netflix in 2019 called Secret Obsession, and that was this psychological thriller about a guy who was clearly a lot more dangerous than he lets on, and it was unintentionally hilarious for just how much it felt like a Hallmark movie, and everything about it was so obvious. And that's exactly the case with this movie as well. This is a take on Fatal Attraction, something which has already been done countless times before, and it has the exact same feel as Secret Obsession. It has a lot of sappy music, you can call pretty much everything that happens from a mile away, and due to both the acting and the dialogue, it ventures into so bad it's good territory pretty often. It's funny how it takes quite a bit of time for this to get to David starting to be more obsessive over Ellie, because it's in the plot description and you can even tell from one look at the poster that something's going to go wrong. Yet the film drags out the facade that things are alright and attempts to slowly plant the seeds that something might be off about him, and it's well into the movie where we see him for how he truly is. But it's played like it's supposed to be this big shocker that he's turning into this stalker, when it's literally how the film's advertised. And the film will treat all of its big moments like it's some huge reveal that there's no way you could have seen coming. It clearly thinks it's more clever than it actually is, but once you pick up on the first few setups where David is unexpectedly showing up in places he wasn't supposed to be, the element of surprise is lost pretty quickly. And it's really just a one-note movie that doesn't care to explore any sort of character development. A lot of the screenplay barely feels like a first draft, and things will happen just because the script calls for it. Like, Ellie is unhappy with her marriage and is constantly complaining about Marcus, who honestly seems like an okay guy, but just a little boring, and she never gives a reason why she's so unhappy with him. Then she has this affair with David, and she suddenly does this about face she's actually happy with Marcus, yet the movie never cared to explain what made her came to her senses, what about him now suddenly makes her happy, or anything. And there's nothing really interesting to David's character either, other than that he's mad about having missed a date from when they knew each other years ago, and that's about the full extent of his character development. We find out he's in anger management, so there's that too, but there's no depth to this, and it's just one corny scenario after another. You'll have moments where no one believes Ellie, or you'll have moments where there's a fight and they'll psych you out regarding the outcome. There are times a character lies about a situation and you know it's going to come back to haunt them, and I can go on. I don't know if the actors were seriously trying and failing here, or if they knew what they signed up for and attempted to have fun with it, because there are times they seem okay, and then there are other times where they're trying to be emotional and it comes off as really hokey. I'm honestly not sure. I laughed a few times at this, but that's about the best thing I can say about it. It could be a fun movie to have on at a watch party just to make fun of it, because it's cheesy, predictable, and plenty of other movies have done it better. Fatal Affair gets a 3.5 out of 10. So, let me know, did you see Fatal Affair, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did the story work for you? Were you entertained by it? And what's a so bad it's good movie that you enjoy? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you next time.